You did it. You're here. It's stage 4 of the Unshakable Man Fundamentals Training. Sir, gentlemen, guys, you did it. It's a big deal to get here. And that's why this stage is all about celebration, appreciation, and choosing to belong to this community. If you noticed, when you joined the Unshakable Man, you didn't yet belong to the Unshakable Man. And we've designed this training in order to create an opportunity for you to experience something. And that experience is your experience. There's something to experience that happens inside of your community welcome call, inside of your very first men's group, inside of your very first check-in session with your steward. And then you went through 3 more groups. And before or after you listen to this video, you're going to go to your last group as part of the training, your 4th Unshakable Man men's group. And in that group, all we're going to do is hold space to celebrate that you did it. You made it this far. And then we're going to ask you what you're appreciating about this process. And I'm going to give another lesson down below about how appreciation can be used as a tool to fuel your growth. The state of active appreciation, right? Because when you share, I am appreciating. Notice that when I say that, I stay in the state of being. I am present in it. And that it's a very specific state, because we are able to be in our head, but also to be in the present at the same time. And so we're not getting too intellectual with it, but we're here. So I am appreciating. And then when you finish that, you're actually linking the body and the mind together. So we're not getting too far into our head with intellectual information, and we're also not spacing out completely. And so I am appreciating, right? So in your next group, your final group as part of this training, we're going to do 3 things. First, we're simply going to celebrate that you got here. And down below, we have another video on how to create a celebration technique. I'll show you mine right now. This is my celebration technique. I just felt it right there, okay? Every time I practice my celebration technique, I practice embodying the state of celebration, and a tiny spurt of dopamine goes off in my brain, and I use that as positive reinforcement to nurture positive things, affirmative things that I want to do, all right? And that's something that we do within these groups, is celebrate. And a lot of men don't celebrate what they have, right? So what we're gonna do in this group is we're gonna celebrate that you made it this far. And then we're going to ask you what you are appreciating about this process. And we'll just go over that and over that again. And this is like a learning review. Just bring all of this stuff up from this experience. No matter if this experience has taken you 4 weeks and you did it all in a month, and good for you if you did, or whether it took you 3 months to finish this training, we're going to sit with you and we're going to hold space to appreciate what the process was like. And then at the end, we're going to ask you if you want to commit to belonging to the Unshakable Man community and what that means for you. And if you don't want to commit to our community, if you want to move on, then you get the opportunity to clear that hidden contract. We call it burning a hidden contract. And this in and of itself is a practice in maintaining your integrity. Because for some men, this isn't, you don't want to continue, but rather than just disappearing and leaving it behind, like happens in so many of our relationships in life, we're going to practice honoring that commitment, holding space for you to say, I'm done. I finished this. I'm complete, and I'm going to go now. And we're going to celebrate that with you, because it's a big deal for you to show up in the group and to say that to a group of other men. Or you're going to get the opportunity to be like, I really want to be here. I want to make a commitment to showing up to this group every other week or I want to show up every week, or I want to start my own group, or I want to go through a cohort, right? Or I want to learn to become a facilitator, right? These are all commitments that you can make, but you had to join this training, and now you get to make the commitment to actually belong here. When you start, you don't just automatically belong. And so that's why this session is such a big deal, because we just get to look back on your experience of being here. We get to celebrate, we get to appreciate, and then we get to commit. It's awesome. I can't wait to see you in group. I'll see you in there.